Hi there, this is Ranjit and I have the LG Q6 with me, and in this video we'll be doing the unboxing. And quite a few of you have asked me to actually check out this device, and this is sort of a budget to mid-range device. This is selling in India for 14,990, that is almost 15,000 via Amazon. I'll have the link for this one. And the biggest thing about this one is it's not the specs, it's just having the Snapdragon 435. But it is having that new screen aspect ratio like the LG G6, and even you could say the Samsung Galaxy S8. It is having that 18:9 screen aspect ratio, and I think that this is one of the first device in that mid-range bracket that is using that type of screen. Before we take out the screen, one more thing that I noticed here on the back, as you can see, it says it has that US military great standard specification, and it has that face unlocking. This one does not have the fingerprint scanner. So let's just quickly open this up now. And so here we have the phone itself. As you can see, immediately it looks way more premium because of this new aspect ratio 18:9, as you can see. And especially, I'm just giving you my first impressions, guys. It looks actually really good in terms of looks, as you can see. So we have a plastic cover that is pre-applied to this. I'll take that out later. Let's keep this to the side for now, and let's see what else. So we get a quick start guide. And this is a standard charger, guys, not a fast charger. It outputs at 5 volts at 1.2 amperes. So not a fast charger that we are getting. And this has the standard USB to micro USB. Sadly, no USB Type-C on this one. And as you can see, it's not in here. So they're just giving this ordinary type headset with this one. So slightly disappointed because generally LG gives a good headset, but this looks like the ordinary type. And we just have a button here and a microphone. So let me keep these things to the side and let's look at the handset. So here is the device itself, and as you can see in this black, it really looks nice. It has that LG logo here, but it's sort of hidden. It's not very pronounced, so it gives that nice look to the device. It's having a 5.5-inch screen, and let me give you a physical overview first. On the top, we have a secondary noise cancellation microphone, and I have to say the build quality looks really nice. This is metal, not plastic. Generally, in many of the budget-oriented phones, the build quality goes for a toss, but initial impressions, this looks to be nice. We have the power button over here, nothing else. On the bottom, main microphone, micro USB slot that will be used for charging, 3.5mm headphone jack, and looks like a SIM tray. We have two, so let's quickly have a look. Let's pop this out. So we can put a nano SIM, one of the nano SIMs, and a micro SD card on this one. So this is the second one that we have. Let me pop this out. So yeah, it's good to see that we can put actually two SIM cards and a micro SD card at the same time. So that's a nice thing. And we have the volume rockers on this end. And the front glass is supposed to be Gorilla Glass. And as you can see, no buttons here. So let me try to take this out. It is like actually very nicely applied. On second thoughts, I realized that it's not a good idea to remove this because after removing this, I realized that the back is actually plastic and it's sort of a fingerprint magnet. And let's try to actually boot it up now. Give me haptic feedback. LG Q6 it says, and by the time it actually boots up and I set it up, let me give you a configuration overview. This LG Q6 is powered by the Snapdragon 435 chipset, which is an octa-core processor. It has 3 GB of RAM, 32 GB of internal storage. It has a 5.5-inch screen, which is in the 18:9 aspect ratio, and it comes to 442 ppi. It is having the Adreno 505 GPU, a 13-megapixel rear-facing camera with f2.2 lens, and a 5-megapixel front-facing camera, again with the f2.2 lens. And the battery is a 3000 mAh battery. So I've just finished setting up this device, and it has a typical LG UI, custom UI that they're using. And again, it also has the auto brightness sensor, some quick toggles over there. And as you can see, let's see the Android version that we're going to get on this one. If you go to general, and if you go to about the phone, common, and here in software info, I think so. Yeah, it's good to see that it's running on the Android version 7.1.1. So nougat out of the box. And as you can see, bottom we have virtual buttons. You can actually customize this. By default, it's back, home, multitasking, and this is for switching between the SIMs. Let's also look at the storage that we get with this one. And memory, this is having that 3 GB RAM, and out of that, as you can see, 1.7 GB is available to us. And let's just go back, and storage, as you can see, out of that 32 GB, about 9.7 GB is used. I didn't add my Google account, so if you add that, it'll take some space, so approximately 10 GB less, so you'll get about 22 GB of space that's available. But as I've mentioned, this has that dedicated SD card slot, so storage should not be an issue on this device. And again, as I told you, this is the UI that you're getting. This is a typical LG UI that you're getting, and has a lot of customization, but again, we have to dive too much down in the menus for things. It takes a little bit of time to get used to this one. And so let's just go back. And one thing to note is that this device does not have any fingerprint scanner. So how does it unlock? Yeah, you can use your traditional pin-based unlocking, but you can also set it to unlock with face unlocking. I did that. Let's try it and see. I'm just going to power it off, and just press the power once, and you have to look at the screen. As you can see, it unlocked. I was looking at the screen, so press the power button and look. So it takes about a second to unlock with the screen unlock. I have to check how secure it is. If I show a photograph, will it unlock or not? That I have to check, but as of now, it looks fast. For example, let's try again. I'm now looking, and yeah, within a second, it is sort of unlocking. So I'll definitely test that a lot more and let you guys know how it works. Now let's quickly also look at the camera. It is having that 13 megapixel rear facing camera, and generally LG cameras have been good. So let's check this one. I'm also open. Let's unlock it. Yeah, let's do this. So it says tag, and that later. So this is the interface that we are getting, and we have that tap to focus, and let's take this picture. So it is taking about a second or so to focus, as you can see. Then it is taking the pictures fairly quickly, and you also have a couple of modes, just basic panorama, food and stuff. So what I'll do is I'll take some more sample shots around my office so that you can have a better idea regarding the camera performance of this LG Q6. So these are some of the sample shots that I've took around my office with the LG Q6. Initial impressions, the pictures look okay when the lighting is good, but in low lighting conditions, there is quite a bit of noise in the pictures. Again, too early to comment about the camera. I need to test more, but let me actually talk about the display. This is the Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro, and both of these devices have a 5.5 inch screen. But as this LG Q6 is having that 18:9 aspect ratio, as you can see, it looks more compact. In fact, when you hold the phone, it feels a lot more compact to hold compared to other 5.5 inch devices. As you can see, this feels a lot wider to hold. Anyways, I've completed the review of this J7 Pro, so we'll be posting that very soon. So guys, that's it for now for this quick unboxing and first look at this LG Q6. If you have any other specific questions around this device, do post your questions in the YouTube comment section below, and I'll try to include them in my review. And if you're still not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video.